Heather Weber hid the fact that Esme was her daughter just do not want Ryan Jamlin to know it. In fact, Heather doesn't seem to know that Esme and Ryan have recognized each other since they first met on PC. Although in the past, Esme and Ryan may not have met, or at the same time Esme was an infant. From a practical perspective, if you calculate the age, Heather can't be pregnant with Esme. Fans know Heather is almost 70 years old. Meanwhile, Esme was only 10 years old. So how could Heather be in her 50s at the age of 50? Not to mention the time when Heather and Ryan met. If not mistaken, they were only 30 years old something at the time. So in practical terms, Esme is not the child of either. But with the soap world, that's not too difficult to do. Or there's a decent possibility Esme isn't really their daughter and they're just manipulating Esme. There is so much nonsense in this plot. But if Ryan, Heather and Esme are a family as per the plot, then this trial is sure to cause a lot of drama. Speaking of Heather, she is a person who is considered insane and crazy. But in reality, she may have been pretending to be crazy all these years. Heather is cruel, and because of that, has kept Heather's son away from Heather. Perhaps unable to accept that fact, Heather's insanity had reached its peak. Maybe that's why Heather accepted to let go of her daughter Esme and let another family raise. Although there are no clues that Heather has been interested in Esme since she dumped Esme. But perhaps Heather is still quietly observing her daughter off-screen. Meanwhile, Ryan is always in the dark and unaware of Esme's existence. Why didn't Heather reveal the truth to Ryan at the time when Heather was pregnant with Ryan's baby? And did Ryan and Heather's love only happen within a few months or even a few days? If so, Heather has no idea who Esme's father is, and Ryan doesn't know who Esme's mother is either. Now Ryan and Heather are proven to be Esme's parents and they believe in it. Esme is in custody and she doesn't know this fact yet. Esme is struggling to leave the castle and reunite with Esme. Unbeknownst to Esme's mother was in the same place where Ryan was being held and awaited Esme's arrival. Later, Heather may realize that the wait is hopeless when it is impossible to know where Esme is and why she is not coming. Heather is able to find her daughter on her own and thanks to Ryan's help. Ryan will provide Esme's location to Heather, and Ryan can also distract the guard so Heather has a chance to escape. Maybe Ryan will do something with his own body. Then the police will come and take Ryan to General Hospital. Heather took advantage of the loose guard and fled at that moment. Heather reunites with Esme at the castle. But whether both Heather and Esme escaped alone is another matter. Because Nicholas Cassadine spent most of his time watching and observing Esme every moment. So, discovering Heather at the castle will force Nicholas to imprison Heather.